How is everybody doing? Hope you're all well. Um, so, you know, the Gibson bug has bit pretty hard. Um, Last October, I bought my first ever Gibson. That was a Les Paul Studio, wine red. 3 weeks ago, I picked up a mint Les Paul Junior. That was never played. It was a couple of years old, and now just an SG was an afterthought, I guess. And I was thinking, yeah, I'll just buy one locally, get a faded, or whatever, standard or whatever, But couldn't help noticing the color series in the on the Gibson website, and then I started looking at them, and when I saw that teal green, yeah, I was just blown away. I couldn't stop thinking about it, and yeah, it just looked incredible. So yeah, I tried to track one down. Lots of all the major guitar stores in this country, in Ireland, none of them had it in stock, and they couldn't get it for me. And then Thoman was sold out for up to 5 to 6 weeks. So yeah, I could get the 61, but I wasn't interested in that. The Standard has a thicker neck. I prefer the double back wing as well. So yeah, I Googled and Googled and Googled for a few days, and then eventually I tracked one down at a place in Netherlands, in a shop, a family-run shop, Guitar King, and I rang them immediately. I think it was last Wednesday, and he said, yes, we have it in stock. You're very lucky, because there was a guy just in the shop, and he was playing a red one, and he was playing a teal green, and he couldn't make up his mind which one he wanted. So eventually he settled on a red, and I was thinking, well, yeah, he must have been an AC/DC fan. So yeah, anyway, Guitar King were extremely helpful, and eventually I just pushed the button, and now it's mine. So I'm just waiting for it to come, really. So yeah, I'm kind of happy, because it's a family-run business. I like supporting small, well, I won't say small shops, because their shop is amazing, and they've got an amazing website with amazing guitars on it. But it's still a one-off, and I like the idea of it, rather than supporting a chain. And yeah, so yeah, it seems to be like that. Gibsons are getting tricky, getting hard to find in certain places. There's not a lot to choose from in this country. So then you're left with Thoman and places like that, which, I've never bought a guitar from Thoman. So anyway, now all I gotta do is play the waiting game, and I can't wait. I'm playing the waiting game. Holy. Well, here it is. This is amazing. Yeah, I've never played a real SG as far as I know. I've seen them in year. I saw a guy in a pub playing one years ago. I remember it was I've been struck how thin it was. They're actually quite thin. It feels really sculpted as well. Yeah, they're amazing. This color is absolutely, you know, it's just, yeah, I can't explain it. Like, yeah, it's amazing. There's a lot of information about the SG Standard on the internet, so I'm not going to bore you going through all the details, but generally it's mahogany body and neck, rosewood fingerboard. Of course, it has the inlays on the neck and the binding on the neck. The neck feels quite wide as well. And then of course, like, you've got the mother of pearl, Gibson, and the Teal, and then of course this one has Grovers. Yeah, kidney, I think they're called kidney bean buttons or something like that. And then you got the humbuckers, the tunematic, and then your treble and your rhythm, which somebody pointed out has kind of got gold lettering on it, which is kind of at odds with the chrome. But this is an absolute stunner. Yeah, really, really, really amazing looking guitar. Comfortable as well. I actually bought a strap as well, just for this one, because I think this will suit it. And the strap is a Gibson strap. It's called Garden, as far as I know. Just to see what it's like. Yeah. So I'm plugged into my Marshall TSL 602. I'm going to give it a blast. So this is the first time today I've actually plugged it in. Had no time to do anything. Just get the amp out of standby. So this is the very first time I'm going to play this. Out of the box, what's the action like? Not bad. I'd like it a bit lower. I'll probably leave it down a bit. Just leave it for a while. Yeah, it's incredible. Let's try both. And the neck. Kind of a bark off it. Of course, you know, gonna have to stick it onto the drive channel, and this is Marshall Crunch. Marshall, the lead. This channel. Oh, the button's working today. Just needs a little bit of setup, I guess. The fingerboard feels a bit dry, but this is just the first impression. You can feel the vibration going right through the guitar. Kind of a vibration going right through it. You can feel it. It's hard to explain. Like, you know, it kind of, yeah, it resonates. Anyway, that's it really. Just have to take it all in. It's a stunning, stunning, stunning axe. Very clear. time for it. I'm incredibly busy at the moment. This was kind of rushed and stuff like that, but this is what it's like out of the box. Feels really new. Sometimes brand new guitars, yeah, there's a dryness on them and stuff like that. It's kind of, you know, it takes a while to kind of run them in, I guess. You know, it takes a while to run them in, tweaking them and stuff like that, until they become a bit more, I don't know, a little bit more slick and stuff like that. Yeah, these are certainly very unusual. It's not that heavy. Well, look, there's nothing diving here. Oh, and I nearly forgot with excitement. This guitar wouldn't have been possible without the expertise of Guitar King in the Netherlands. And they sent me a little postcard, and you can read it out there. Yeah, very, very nice. Oh, and they also sent me a sticker and a pic. Isn't that nice? That's attention to detail. Yeah, it was a pleasure dealing with these people at Guitar King. Check out their website. They've got some mouth-watering and amazing guitars from Fender and Gibson. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.